Hey guys, today we are fitting a new LMH body on the Associated TC8. Just like with the other bodies, we are dealing with similar challenges here, and I think the TC8 is extremely sensitive, or better said, very demanding when it comes to body fitment. Because the rear end of this and most other LMH bodies is almost completely cut out, we no longer have any way to mount them to the rear body posts. Let me show you an example using another LMH body I've already fitted. Not only is the rear completely open, but it's also much longer than the body posts. On that one I had to rebuild the whole mounting setup and install vertical posts just to make the body usable. But this problem doesn't only affect LMH bodies, it also happens with touring car and GT bodies. Here I have a BOA from Zoo Racing. This one actually fits pretty well, but that's more of a rarity. This body works without any issues, but unfortunately that's not the case with many others. But now let's talk about the Montech Valkyria LMH body. I'm going to cut the whole thing out first and then we'll see how it looks. Before I do that, I'm marking the position for the front body posts. I keep the body uncut at this stage because it sits at the ideal height and perfectly level, which makes marking the holes easier. There are several ways to make these markings. For example, you can use the bitty design tool with magnets. These magnetic tools are also available from many other manufacturers. They are simply adapters that go on top of the body posts, so the magnets can align the body from above. Now I'm positioning the body centered on the TC8. At this moment you can also influence your setup. The further forward you position the body, the more front end grip you'll get. But don't overdo it. I wouldn't recommend more than 3 to 4 millimeters. You can't really see it well here, but the hood is very steep on this body and the magnets don't sit correctly anymore. That makes accurate marking impossible, so we'll take it off again. On most bodies, this method works great and the magnets help keep everything aligned, but for this one we'll need a different approach. We're going old school with a marker. I recenter the body carefully. Take your time here and make sure it's evenly centered left to right. If it's not aligned properly, you'll regret it later, and in the worst case, the body won't function correctly. Now we can make the markings. Be careful not to shift the body while doing this. On this body, the hood lines help guide the alignment nicely. I'll cut out the Valkyria now and drill the front holes. Alright, that's done, and here's how it looks. We'll mount the rear wing later once the body is fully fitted. Don't make the front holes too big or too small. The body should slide over the posts cleanly without wobbling. Let me quickly show you the tools I use. A Huddy body reamer. I've had this one for 20 years. You buy it once and it lasts a lifetime. And of course a Lexan scissors, preferably curved so you can cut the wheel arches nicely. Now let's take a look and we immediately see the problem. There's no way to mount the rear of the body anymore. You can rotate it, try different angles, it simply won't fit. So once again we have to build our own solution. I'm going to use the original screw points on the bulkheads. I'll mount a carbon fiber plate with vertical body posts. There's no other good way to do it. This also bypasses another weak point of the TC8. As you can see here, the stock mount bends extremely easily. It's really not great and at high speeds it has a very negative effect. It's soft like butter and honestly, dear Associated team, if you design something like this, please make it strong enough to absorb the forces properly. It's such a great car with so much potential. Yes, many other cars have the same problem, but they solved it much better. I'm going to fix this now and we'll continue in a moment. So my solution here is an old carbon shock tower from some random old car I had lying around. I just had to trim it a little so the diff wouldn't rub against it. Before doing that, I'll quickly mark the hole positions and drill them. I haven't tested this beforehand. It's already much better, but the posts still need to be a bit taller. Since I don't have longer ones, I'll use spacers to raise them. Here's the first position, and on the other side I added a 5 mm shim. Please forgive me, I only had Tamiya blue, not the beautiful Associated blue. I repeat this on the other side, and this is how it looks finished. The height should now be perfect for mounting the body securely. I didn't test this beforehand, so hopefully it works. Yes, that looks really good. I'm very happy with it, and I'll leave it like this. So, what's next? I'll paint the body and finish everything up. Then I'll complete the TC8 build and drive it indoors for the first time with the new body. I'll post another update about how it handles indoors and how it works with the carbon chassis. Thanks for watching, and see you at the track.